Last trading day of the week, and there we have it, 21,286 on the Nifty, a big bang opening, almost 100 points. Remember, this is on the back of that big rally we saw yesterday, so a solid start for the market, building on to its gains second day in a row, and the Sensex as well up about 280 odd points. What's leading from the front this morning is autos. M&M, Hero MotoCorp are your top gainers, Maruti Suzuki as well. Hero, of course, has that additional news flow on buying more stake in Ether, so the street likes that. Valuations are also reasonable. IT is the other space that's been doing quite well lately, so Infosys is your top gainer, up 1.5% as we speak. Tata Steel, JSW Steel, so the metal space is also looking pretty good this morning, contributing to the up move. Now the indices gains are, it's about 80, 85 points. It's settling over there. We're used to a lot more in the last couple of days. This looks mild, but it's a very good start. No two ways about that. Bank Nifty is also leading from the front. On the downside, though, you have few and far between. Bharti Airtel, HDFC Life, BPCL, just stocks that are a tad bit soft. Otherwise, it's a very strong opening. Now advancing to almost a 100-point gain on the Nifty. The Sensex is up over 300 points.
Well, that's right. Let's take a look at a few stocks on the broader markets, though, are calling for attention. KFIN, we had that large trade that took place, so that's down close around 6.5%. I don't think I've got a chance to say this in a while, at market opening, but IRDA is down close to around 3%. Normally, that stock has just been moving one direction from listing. It's up more than 3 times, but today, it's pulling back a little bit. Let's see how long that lasts. On the flip side, you have Texmaco Rail post that order bin. That's doing very, very well. In fact, the rail and rail-related players are doing pretty well today. I think Jupiter Wagons as well was up. IRFC was higher in trade. IRCON is up close to around 2.5%. These are some of the top traded volume stocks. PSU as well as metal stocks. If you have that combination, then that's doing pretty well as well. Nalco is doing well yet again. NMDC Steel is up close to around 3%. Remember, the stock had corrected from around 60 rupees all the way to around 40 rupees. But NMDC Steel has moved up today. And NBCC as well, post that order win. That's moving up close to around 2% out.
All right. Well, it's a it's a good start once again. We're used to good starts, aren't we? I mean, almost 0.5%, 21,270 is where the index is trading at this point in time. Let's just look at the Nifty Bank as well. And then we'll kind of invite in our next guest on the program. Maybe just a... Sorry, Sonia.
No, we kind of felt like, spoiled for choice, right? That dopamine rush that we get because of such big gains. I mean, now if it's like less than 0.5%,
it's not
like,
even 100 points on the Nifty.
It's not such a great day, guys. It's just opening flat. But, I mean, it's all about the dopamine, I guess.
You're making us sound like lab rats. Reacting to stimuli.
Lab bulls, maybe.
Well, but it's a great start once again. Absolutely no two ways about it. Just a quick... look at a few other stocks before we go any further. IRFC should come up. We're about 5.5% higher. It's got huge volumes. I think we mentioned Nalco, which is up about 3.5%. Texmaco, Titagarh, etc., 8% and 4% respectively. Jupiter Wagons. Actually, this entire railway rolling stock theme, I mean, that's doing extremely well. Amber is up 4%. Amber comes in at about 32.30. Sterling, Wilson and Solar, I mean, that QYP, I think, has gotten done. 435 on Sterling Wilson. Shipping Corporation of India is coming up with a 6% gain, only mentioning things with the largest volumes. Piramal Enterprises is up about 2.25% as well. And then I'll kind of not go down the list. There's a lot, but volumes are still picking up. So maybe in a bit, we'll revisit more stuff which is going on. KFIN is, of course, that block. IRDA, IREDA, 6.5% lower. Humongous volumes, of course, a little pull. This is a 7% drop would qualify as a little pullback because the gains have been so humongous. And HPCL is starting about, HPCL and BPCL, both are starting a little lower at this point in time. Shriram Finance was a big mover, 6%, that's pulling back. And you've got Prestige Estates, which is down about 2% or so as well. So that's what you have in terms of gains. Saurabh